Let's go to King since he's quite popular, right?
Oh, here we go.
Everyone's complaining, Steve.
All right, here we go.
Whatever their character is, right?
The main man asked if I knew someone from the balance
キングは
team.
ですね、ジ
I
ャガー
don't.
スプリントの遊びの拡充しつつ、
Oh, there we go. I see it.
の強化
He just flashed
を
during
行
the
っ
Jaguar
てい
sprint.
て、弱体化した点で言うと、これですね、この技がさすがにちょっと守りの要素として強すぎたので、まず弱くなったとこからいきま
So you can see, first we'll start off with what's been weakened with him, which
これ
is
が
the stance
硬
here.
直が10フレーム伸びているのと、攻撃を受け止めた時のダメージが
Recovery.
もともと 50% だったのが 100% ダメージを受けるようになってます。
And he used to only received 50 damage, 50% of the damage of the attack, or now he receives 100% of that damage.
はい。で、代わりにといってはなんですけども、新技の LKRPRP ですね。
This is a new attack that he has now.
Hey.
Left kick, right punch, right punch.
これがですね、
Yo, he goes to Jaguar sprint?
貯めることができて、ジャガースプリントに行けると。
You can also hold, and then you can
Wait.
also go into
Wait a
Jaguar
minute.
sprint.
Hey, he can hold it. Okay, so that is his wall combo ender. Oh, it's time. It's time. Oh, they sped up. Okay, Killer Prince. Yo, that is. Standing 3 isn't 17 frames no more. I was afraid of that. They sped it up. It's actually 15 now.
で、2発目カウンターで、連
Oh,
続
that
ヒット
string
に
is
なるの
punishable. Of
で、
course it's punishable.
If the second hit hits, then
But he can
it
charge
is a normal combo, natural combo,
こんな感じで、攻めにも
Bro,
使え
that's
ます。
damage.
and you can use it up to follow up.
こんな感じで、攻めにも使えます。
Yo, look at that.
Natural combo.
こんな感じで、攻めにも
Bro, the zoom in, it knocks down on counter hit.
使えますよと。
And you can use it up to follow up.
Okay, so
sequence of
that justifies it being float punishable on block. Because everyone else's slides give them a free hit and all that stuff.
Attacks.
Okay.
あとは立ち途中 RPRP で、ここからもジャガースプリントに行こ
While standing right punch now lets you transition to the Jaguar sprint.
う。後ろを入れとくと、行かないっていう選択。
Yeah. While standing 2-2 with a Jaguar sprint. Wait. Oh, my side. Hold up. Woohoo. Okay. No. No, these king changes are funny. But they're good though. That like a little too good. That's why it's funny. All right. Let's go back, chat. Hold up. Let's go back. Just a moment. Just a moment, dear. Hold up. So they nerf muscle armor.
RP ですね。
This is a new attack that he has now. Left kick.
What they say? So it does. He loses 100%, right? So it's a regular power crush now. They didn't show the recovery on it though.
Attack, or now he receives 100% of that damage.
はい。で、
That is crazy. They made King's muscle armor weaker. And they turn around. Okay. All right.
代わりにといってはなんですけども、
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of the move? That 50% was great. It made sense. He's supposed to be, I'm Mr. Muscle, this, that, and this. Now he's losing the same amount with the same risk.
No.
But okay,
Machine
whatever.
L
This string
kick.
here. So it looks like they buffed Jaguar
貯める
Sprint
ことができ
too.
て、
Yeah,
ジャガースプリン
he flashes
You can
orange right there. You see that?
ト貯めることがで
Boom, like this. Okay, so this is like phase 2. This is the enhanced mode. Okay.
きて、ジャガースプリントに行けると。
You can also hold, and then you can also
Plus
go
9.
into Jaguar Sprint.
で、2発目カウンターで、
Okay,
まあ連続
okay.
ヒットになるので
Let's just let it play.
If
Let's
the
just let it
second
play.
hit hits, then it is a normal
Xeon with the
combo.
raid. I thank you for that,
Natural
Xeon
combo.
versus. Shout outs to you, brother.
こんな感じで、
Hope you had a
攻め
great
に使
stream.
えますよと。
And you can use it up to follow up
Bro, that slide looks like it
sequence of
hurts
attacks.
a lot.
あとは立ち
That
途
was
中
counter hit, though.
RP で、まあ、ここからもジャガースプリントに行こ
While standing right punch now lets you transition
Bro.
to Jaguar Sprint.
う。後ろを入れとくと、
Wow.
行かないっていう選択肢も取れます。
You can also hold back to not sprint.
で、
I'm gonna
ジ
just
ャガ
let
ー
it
スプ
play.
リン
I'm
ト
gonna
で
let
行
it
っ
play.
て
See what else
走
he
る
got.
と、まあ、ちょっと赤いエフェクトが出るんですけど、まあ、この時から出せるジャガースプリント中の技がそれぞれ強化されています。
And you'll notice he changes color
Oh,
slightly
wow.
after running a few steps. During that, and you have access to his normal moves from sprint, but they're powered up.
I wish they
versions
didn't
after
have-
you see that
無
effect.
料のアップデートっすよね。
もちろん無料です。これヒート中は、
This is a free update.
常にパワーアップ版が出ます。
何々
ヒート中は常に
Oh, they nerfed it.
Also, during heat, regardless of how long you've run,
Okay, I'm not gonna let it play. I gotta
これ
talk
ヒー
about
ト中
this.
は、
this is a free update.
常にパワーアップ版が出ます。
Regular hit. Wait a minute. That's plus 26 though. That's a big nerf. That's a really big nerf. Even though counter hit, it doesn't do anything. I assume it does that on regular hit too. They just fly back like that. They're not exactly knocked down, but they're in a state to where they can't low parry something. Like if you were to do a 4-4 neutral 2, it looks like they can't low parry that. It's 2 plus.
何々
ヒート中は常にパワーアップ版が
Also, during heat, regardless of how long you've
Oh, it-
ran, the power up. Will.
Wait, that's regular
Also,
hit.
during
パワーアップ
So
版
if he
が出ま
does
す。
the orange
ヒー
flash,
ト中は常にパワーアップ版が
also during heat, regardless of
So it's like
how
the
long
heat
you've
one,
ran,
but without
the power up will happen.
で、あとは投げの優位性を向上するっていう
What'd he say?
Will happen during heat, regardless of how long you've ran. The power up will happen.
で、あとは投げ
That's
の優位性
crazy.
を向上するっていう
so that means
ところ
the
で
slide is always gonna knock down with heat.
ヒート状態であればもう普段の
Bro.
この走ってからこれとジャイアントスイングはまあホーミングじゃないんですけど、ヒート中はホーミングになります。
Heat to no.
はい。
And during heat only, the giant swing and shining
Like a
wizard
homing
will
effect.
be homing now. You can see the effect added.
こんな感じで、はい、ホーミングになって投げが通りやすくなります。
So it'll be easier to throw.
あとは壁投げですね。こんな感じで、はい。
So they, my friends, didn't they take that away? This is wait, we're going back in time, ain't we? Didn't they take that away from the first season? And I was trying to tell you people now, but I get to tell you guys what I was telling you guys before. You guys remember when throws were homing for everybody? Even they're up 1+2 for everyone? Extra utility for throws? And the counter hits were harder to break for everybody? Throws were good and useful for everybody. And everyone thought, okay, a throw buff for the entire cast is king. It's only king. King only benefits from this. And you guys complained. And these dudes said, okay, let's take it away from everybody. So everybody's throws are trash again. You guys remember that, right? I remember. I was alive when that happened. I remember that. No, the throws were homing. No, they can't sidestep it. King is going to be so broken with that. They said, okay, throws are once again useless, easily breakable. Easily breakable. King gets to keep his ambiguous throw mix-ups and stuff, you know, the stuff that actually allows him to throw people at all. Because if they weren't ambiguous, he would never land a throw in high level. Anytime you watch a Tekken tournament, you would never see King land a single throw. If he didn't have those ambiguous throws, he wouldn't land a single throw. Ever. I'm just letting you know. But anyways, okay. You guys complained and got that taken away. Okay. Now they bring it back. And instead of everyone getting it back, it's just him. Woo-wee. Oh, you cannot make this stuff up. Really, dudes? Okay, I'm happy because King actually he's got something from Heat now besides the Heat Smash. Hopefully they nerf the crap out of his Heat Smash. Because at first he didn't have no purpose with Heat Smash with his Heat besides just doing a Heat Smash. Because the armor, the point, that was trash. Let's be honest. It was trash. But Heat Smash was all he could do. So now we got a homing, giant swing, and shining wizard. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. Bro, this is crazy. I didn't even expect nothing like that. Homing, giant swing, and shining wizard, but it's Heat only. Okay. Exactly, Armor King. Yeah, I remember from the CNT, they did have automatic blue sparks. That would have been good. They didn't need to do anything else to King with his Heat. They should have just kept the auto blue sparks. But they took that away for no reason at all. And now that we get a souped up Jaguar sprint now.
ホーミングになって投げが通りやすくなりますと。
So it'll be easier to throw.
あとは壁投げですね。これジャガースプリントに行ってここ追撃が確定するようになりました。非常に強いです。
Also throwing into the wall, you can follow up with the Jaguar sprint. 人気だな。
はい。かなりまあプロレスライクな投げ技だったり。
Bro, I got chill bumps. Are you serious?
とまあ
It is. Wait, that's a combo?
人気だな。
はい。かなりまあプロレスライクな投げ技だったり壁投げとかが強くなったりしているのと、まあ、新技もジャガースプリントに行きやすい技が追加されていて、まあ、機動力が増しつついい技が
Golly, that single hit does a lot of damage. Bro, so this Irish whip went from being total trash, useless garbage to
人気だな。
possibly too good now.
かなり
They should have just left me in charge of King. Yo, I need to apply to be a balanced developer or something, because I would have told them to just give him back his old Irish whip with the actual extensions. That way, when King's back is to the wall, you keep it giant swing or the Batista lift and choke throw. So with this, what's the purpose of doing the lift and choke throw? Any of you guys know? What? 38 damage and then you get comboed. What's the purpose of the lift and choke throw now? Maybe I'm jumping the gun. You guys over on YouTube, thank you. Thank you for the support, guys. Yo, King is insane. Yo. This is crazy. What? Mike Hollow, King J, and others on the live compared Evo 37 to you and JDCR. Oh, really? Thank you, Money Mike, with the super chat. I have to take a look at that. That's pretty dope. Thank you, thank you. Wow, though, that is okay. Okay, let's try and go back here. Wow. Let's go back. So the
What's wrong
3 is
with
the
the wall?
strongest
You can
option,
follow
but I think that lariat is going to be the best thing because he recovers faster. So he could do like a sidestep into a resplat or something.
The Jaguar sprint.
So all his follow-ups are free? That is crazy. Is the throw still homie?
人気だな。
はい、かなりまあプロレスライクな投げ技だったり壁投げとかが強くなったりしているのと、まあ、新技もジャガースプリントに行きやすい技が追加されていて、まあ、機動力が増しつつ投げも豊富に仕掛けられるようになってます。代わりに今この辺が弱くなってます。
So basically, his throw game is improved. Jaguar sprint, many transitions, but that stance where you receive your opponent's attacks and then go into that stance has been weakened.
あとせっかくなんでもう一個だけ見せたい
What do
の
you
が
say?
That stance, but that stance where you receive your opponent's attacks and then go into that stance has been weakened.
Oh,
あ
they're
とせっ
talking
か
about
くなんで
muscle
もう一個
armor.
だけ見せたいのが
One more.
まあ、シーズン2からこれ全キャラクターなんですけども、投げを仕掛けた側が相手に投げを抜けられた場合、投げ抜けダメージが相手に入るようになってるんです。
Oh.
抜けられるとダメージが入るってことです
King,
Thank you, GTI, with the gift sub to Batmajin. Yo, what a name. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that gift sub. And thank you, Godric, with the Prime. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. This is crazy, though. Yo, King is going to be a monster. Even he's already a monster, but wow.
knee damage. King.
まあ陣の体力見ててください。
Okay, so
Look at
this is
Jin's,
what you guys
life
were.
gauge.
こういった感じで
Chip
回復
damage
可能
for
な
breaking
投げ
a
を仕掛け
throw.
た側がまあ相手のガードを読み勝って投げを仕掛けているので、
なるほど。
回復可能体力でダメージが入る。
So it does a slight damage to your opponent even if they throw escape, but it's recoverable damage.
はい、これがシーズン
What is this,
全
Mortal
体の
Kombat?
調整に関わる変更ですね。
Yo, Mortal Kombat, you lose damage for breaking throws on there. And I think Soul Calibur as well. So I guess they're going with the most popular fighting games mechanics now, huh? They're trying to get those MK sales. Yeah, you do the throw and they break it, but they lose.
キングだけじゃないですよね。
はい、全
That's
キャラクター
not just King, but all characters.
All right, here we go again, chat. Every character's throws do chip damage on a successful break. So they really want throws to be good in this game. That's been their intention the entire time. If we left it up to them, they will have throws be like a true guess and be homing and unbreakable on counter hit. If it was up to them, that's how throws would act. But the community at large, they take throw buffs and they just only associate it with King. And that's where the problem happens there.
こういった感じで
So it's like
回復
only
可能な投げ
King
を
is
仕掛けた側がまあ相手のガードを
the
読み
big
勝って投げを
culprit
仕掛けている
and
ので
benefactor of universal changes
回
like
復可能
this.
体力で
But that's kind of a whatever thing. I don't know why they need chip damage on a successful throw break. But that is kind of interesting on how the meta of the game is going to go now. Like, are people going to be like, okay, let me throw you more because you lose damage either way. And you're going to want to get that chip damage back. You're going to want to recover that. And that's going to make you do quick attacks that can possibly be sidestepped and launched. So it's going to create more mind games. Straight up. That's what I'm thinking. Because it looks like the frames are the same.
ダメージが入る。
So it does a slight damage to your opponent even if they throw escape, but it's recoverable damage.
That's crazy though. Like they
はい、これが
they were supposed to have been
シーズン
reducing chip damage. They keep adding more. This is a whole new mechanic of more chip damage.
全体の、調整に関わる変更ですね。
キングだけじゃないですよね。
Okay, I think they
Not
were
just King,
done
but,
with
all
King after that.
characters.
Okay, so let's talk about King for a second. I think this changed. Like, you guys remember I had a wish list about Tekken 8 King of what I wanted. I wanted them to buff stuff like his aerial multi throws, like he breaks their legs and then he throws them over, or he does a giant swing. I wanted them to buff the damage on stuff like that. This
During
Jaguar
that,
sprint
and you,
stuff.
have access to his normal moves from sprint, but they're powered up
No.
versions after you see that
無
effect.
料のアップデートっすよね。
もちろん無料です。まあヒート中は、
So their buff. So
常に
King's
パワーアップがなります
weakness, one of his weaknesses was his offense. I would say, like his Oki was always godlike, right? Oki is one part of offense, but I'm talking about once the guy hits you, those follow-ups weren't all that. But now it's like they are all that and a man. Like, geez.
何
ヒート中は常にパワーアップがなります
Also, during heat, regardless of how long you've
All
ran,
right, so I see.
the power
Let's go back to
will
this
happen. And then you can also,
this string right
まあ
here,
まあま
guys.
ず弱くなっ
This
たとこ行きまし
so you can see.
This is
first
gonna
we'll
be
start
his
off with
wall
what's
combo
been
in there,
weakened
right?
With him, which
これ
is
が
the stance.
たイメージが
He receives
けども、まあ、新技の
now a left kick.
PRP ですね。
Okay, this right here. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a huge problem. I don't think y'all understand. This is my first time seeing this stuff, but I think this is gonna be huge, chat. If this is what I think it is. So when King takes you to the wall, he's gonna do this string right here to end the combo. Like, let's say he takes you to the wall. He's already used tornado and all that stuff, yada yada. He takes you to the wall. He does the heat burst. And then this string comes out. Not the quick one. He's gonna do
This is
the
a new
first two
attack. He
hits.
has now a left kick, right punch,
And
right
he's gonna
punch.
charge that last hit.
これがですね、
That last hit's gonna do a lot of damage. Which is what I always wanted. I always wanted King to have a wall combo ender. Just doing the string, the charging it, get that last powerful hit, and then you do your regular Oki. That's what I wanted. But that's not what we got. We got that and more. So you're gonna eat this big elbow on the low wall slump.
貯めることが
And then he's gonna do a Jaguar sprint after that. With heat activated. And the low Jaguar
ジャ
slide
ガースプリントに行けると。
You can also
knocks
hold,
down now. And it
and
does
you can also
what looks
go
like
into
30
Jaguar
damage.
sprint.
で、2発目カウンターで
Bro
まあ、連続ヒットになるので、
You gotta guess for your
If the
life.
second hit hits, then it is a normal combo, natural combo.
こんな感じで、まあ、
Yo, you gotta. This is. Yo, look at that. You flip and fall. And it looks like. Yo, I hope the opponent can tech roll right here. But if they can't, that means that's a guaranteed, like,
使えますよ。
get up kick or something. I'm saying at the wall. Bro, that's insane. You're gonna lose so much life against King now? I always wanted a wall combo ender, but I wanted the Oki to be something not brain dead, something not automatic. Because this
you
is
can use
looking
that to
like
follow up,
this is like Armor King in season
sequence of
4.
attacks.
You guys remember he had the
あとは
down
タッチ
2 4
途中
3 ender?
RP で、
And you had
ここから
to
もジャガー
guess,
スプリント
or he would stomp you
While
out.
standing right punch, now let you
Or do while
transition to a
standing
Jaguar
forward.
sprint.
後ろを入れておくと
That's kind of like
行か
a
ないっていう
souped
選
up
択肢
version of the Armor King wall
Thomas.
combo ender now.
You can also hold back to not sprint.
This is just my head canon here. This is just theory fighting, but
で、ジャガー
I'm
スプリントで
really
行っ
sure
て両
that
走ると
last hit
まあちょっ
is
と
gonna
赤い
hit the low
エフェ
wall
クトが出るん
slump,
ですけど、
do a
まあ
lot
こ
of
の時
damage.
か から
And
出せ
then you
る
gotta guess from
ジャガースプリ
Jaguar
ント中の
Sprint.
技がそれぞれ強化されています。
And you'll
You gotta
notice
guess
he
from
changes
armor
color slightly
Jaguar
after running a few
Sprint.
steps. During that, and you have access to his normal moves from Sprint, but they're powered up
Bro,
versions
that is
after you see that
crazy.
無
event.
料のアップデートっすよね。
もちろん無料です。まあヒート中は、
This is a free update.
常にパワ
That
ーアップ
is
版が出ます。
crazy.
何
ヒート中は常にパワーアップ。
So, okay. King launches you, right? Takes you to the wall. Heat burst. 3-hit string, charge the last hit. Jaguar Sprint, you guessed wrong on the low. You get hit by the low. Guaranteed get up 3 after the low, probably. King could just close his eyes. Mash R1 for the heat smash. Heat smash still hits grounded, right? Well, we don't know. But if it does, it's like okay, you got to block or get hit by that heat smash. Whether you lay on the ground, whether you tech roll to the left or to the right. Heat smash is coming after that. And then you got to guess again. Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, King is going to be super strong just based off of this here. I don't know what they're going to do with his pokes. But
Also, during heat, regardless of
if
how
he
long
still
you
has a
ran,
counter hit down
the
for a
power-up
2-1 combo.
will happen.
で、あとは投げの
Okay,
優
so
位性
there
を向
there are
上
some
する
things. Yo, King is going to be number 1. He's going to be the best character in the game. If that key charge stuff is what I think it is, like 150% on a throw, yeah, he'll be top 1. He'll be top 1. But it's just me jumping
っ
the
ていうと
gun.
ころで、ですね、
Yeah,
ヒート状態であれば、まあ普段の
because they're gonna they nerfed muscle armor. Okay, muscle armor is
走ってから
nerfed,
これ
but that doesn't mean it's
ジャイア
completely
ントスイングはまあ
useless.
ホーミングじゃない
Then
んで
he's
すけど、
got
ヒ
the
ー
other
ト中
power
はホーミ
crushes
ング
to
になりま
choose
す。
from that are still good.
Heat
But they
touching-
buffed his
Hi.
heat though,
And during heat only.
and that's huge. With
the
Tekken 8,
giant swing and
a wall combo ender and heat utility are everything. King didn't have no wall combo ender, guys. He didn't have a wall combo ender. Now he does. But they were like, oh, that's not enough. Let's give him super heat, super casino time. Okay.
and Shining
Like a
Wizard
homing
will
effect.
be homing now. You can
That
see the
everyone
effect.
can do.
こんな感じで、はい。
Irish
ホーミングにな
whip
って
at the wall.
投げが通りやすくなります。
So, it'll be
So it's
easier
like the
to
lift
throw.
and choke
あと
throw.
は壁投げですね。これ、ジャ
Yeah,
ガ
I
ースプリン
can't
ト
I
に
can't see the use of it now. Am I blind? What do you guys see? Like last I checked, Irish whip was homing, right? It's homing, it's a double break. It's 12 frames. They don't break it. They get a pure wall splat. You think it's only
こ
like
こ
this
追
with
撃
heat?
確定するようになりました。非常に強いです。
Also, throwing into the wall, you can follow up with the Jaguar Sprint.
Well, let's hope it is. If it's only heat, then okay. It's not. That would make sense if it's only heat, but I doubt it.
人気だな。
はい。かなりまあプロレスライクな投げ技だったり壁投げとかが強くなったりしているのと、まあ、新技もジャガースプリントに行きやすい
Yeah, Irish whip looks like.
技が追加されていて、
Yeah, it's the only thing. It doesn't have any
豊
ambiguous
富に仕掛
like
けられるようになっ
animation.
てます。代わりにまあこの辺が弱くなってます。
So basically, his throw game is improved. Jaguar Sprint.
Yeah, King
mid
is OD.
transitions.
But we'll see. We'll see what they do with like 4-4 neutral 2 and down forward 2 push stuff like that. Yeah, his poke game was pretty good. Not really on the lows. His low pokes weren't all that, but the mid and highs were. They really were. So yeah, if they're doing everyone like this, then yeah, this game is about to be like season 3 of Tekken 7. Well, worse, a lot worse than season 3 of Tekken 7.
But
With how crazy
that,
and nutty everything
stance where
is.
you receive your